I am live. Give y'all a couple of seconds to get in. Give y'all a couple of seconds to get in. What's going on, 100? Appreciate you tuning in. What's going on, House? What's going on? Hey, you doing all right? I'm gonna, uh, I'm gonna hit you. I know I'm gonna hit you up soon as I get off of here. Shoot, nothing much, man. Just been relaxing and stuff. That's about it. What's going on with you? What's going on, Gabriella? Oh, I already know. Did they open up everything down there? What's going on, Terry? How are you? Appreciate you tuning in. Did they open up all the stores down there, house? New York's crazy too. Oh yeah, I already know. I bet the traffic up I know the traffic is something else up there. Oh, I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. Thanks for asking. How are you, Terry?
Nothing will stand in our way.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna get started in a couple of seconds. Hold on for a second, y'all. Hold on for a second. Hossa said they just kicked him out. Hey, if YouTube kick y'all out, just come back in. I'm coming, y'all. I'm just texting real quick. Okay, all right. Still here? Okay, everything open now. Okay. All right, yeah, I just hit you with the text, house. I was like, yeah, come back in because they usually pull them stunts and the visuals get booted out, but they end up coming back in. So they always be pulling stunts. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Yeah, I know you. I was asking you, did they open up all the stores down there? uh, Austin, they opened up the stores now. Everything up there. I mean, in Beckley. I heard they're supposed to be opening up the pools and stuff. That's setting individuals up on many levels. There's a reason why they allowing this stuff to go on, opening up certain things. That second wave, individuals get ready to time travel. That second wave. Yeah, they opening up things out here too. So that's crazy. Shout out to Berkeley, California, from New York. Oh yeah, you took the words. Oh man. uh, oh yeah. But yeah, like I said, they setting individuals up. They setting well, the system is already here. They're just basically experimenting on individuals. That's the reason why they say, hey, we're gonna open up things because they experiment and see where they can, snatch up the DNA basically. You know, whenever individuals go to the hospital, whenever they go to the experiment lab, that's what I call it, the experiment lab. Um, they're testing certain individuals so they can hijack their souls, basically. But I want to touch on the devices, like these gadgets, the low frequency time machines, the devices that we use. That's what I call it, the cell phone, smart TV, and all of that stuff. I know I touched on it some years ago, but I'm gonna get deep into it. I'm gonna talk about how the device is pretty much hijacking your soul, editing your DNA. You know, basically, like I said, like for example, me and House, when we talked on the phone, pretty much, we could talk about, for example, we could talk about a movie, like Marvel movie or something, or we could talk about a hamburger or cheeseburger. The device pretty much picking up on, it's tapping into our DNA and picking up on the brain waves. So that's the reason why, of course, they call it the smartphone. But the phone is basically, it's tapping into individuals' DNA. So, say for example, if I, like I said, me and House, we talked on the phone, and individuals. Like we talked on the phone, and next thing you know, we see a cheeseburger, or like if we talk about a cheeseburger, or if we talked about a pizza, we see that in the ads. It'll just pop up in the ads because basically Google is basically downloading the souls and editing the souls and stuff like that. So um, pretty much it's like on another level. So that's the reason why now they got the what you call it, the yeah, exactly, Alexia especially can pick up on our DNA. Exactly. you know so individuals think, oh, the phones, they're helping us out, they're doing this and that. No, they're actually taking over. They're not helping us out and stuff, like for example, back in the 80s and 90s, we we pretty much download the numbers. Like, I still know the numbers from back in the day, the landline phone. So now individuals allow the cell phone to pretty much take over. Individuals are not thinking no anymore, and that's when certain individuals send certain waves through the physical body, and it's tapping into the DNA. So certain things pretty much getting erased, just like your whenever you travel. Some of y'all say dreams, but I say you're traveling through different worlds, the unknown and stuff. Because whenever you go to sleep, you carrying that you're carrying that illusion with you. Like if you connected to the programs and the names and titles, you carrying that with you. So whenever you whenever you travel, sometimes the devices pretty much block certain things whenever you have these dreams. But like I said, you're experiencing certain things. It's blocking certain things so you can't connect to certain things. And whenever, like all day, for example, if you stay up all day, you're taking in the programs. Now, if you on if you reach certain levels and stuff, you won't take them in because you already know pretty much. Hold on for a second. I'm coming, y'all. Oh shoot! I almost dropped the phone. Okay. Yeah. Like yep, traveling through different dimensions. Exactly. Gabriella. Exactly. And what's going on, Casper? And so, like, whenever you travel, um, pretty much, you taking that stuff in. So it's pretty much blocking certain things, you know. And it's you pretty much, for example, you downloaded the hologram inside of this physical realm. You see other individuals. You actually really don't know if it's them just because they certain individuals can look human. They can mimic the energy. The individuals can pretty much take on the earthlings or human form, and they could be projecting the physical body but be something else, and basically tricking you and following you into the dimensions and peeping in on certain things and taking certain information. And that's what some of the devices do. Certain devices do that, basically tapping into certain things to disconnect, to throw you off with certain images. It could be one of your relatives, or it could be from your previous adventures, like your previous life. You could be picking up on certain memories and stuff, and you remember that hologram, and you could have been in another form, but like on this so-called planet, the physical realm, it's different, because you download, you see nothing but the physical bodies. You could be walking around a bunch of individuals, and they could be looking like frog people, lizards, or something else. That's the reason why you get vaccine shots and stuff, because just imagine if you didn't get the shots and you was on certain levels. You could actually see the individuals with their mask on, just to put that out there. And I seen certain individuals without their mask. Certain individuals couldn't handle it. I'm just gonna put that out there. So I'm gonna freak out. But so pretty much the devices pretty much you know uh, tapping into the DNA, creating illusions within the illusion. That's the reason why individuals are acting the way they act. For example, like the satellites in the ground, because like I said, there's no such thing as a satellite in the sky or anything like that. Pretty much the illusions, the machines, they're all connected to the sun, the disk, the illusion disk, and the stars. Everything is connected to the machine, basically. So pretty much, like, say if some say daydreaming. They say, "Oh, you're daydreaming. Snap out of it." They'd be like, "Oh, snap out of it. You're daydreaming." Um, Actually, you're not daydreaming, because there are certain frequencies and certain waves putting individuals in a trance. and that's the reason why you see them, uh, staring off in space and stuff like not space. They're basically in a trance, And I remember I used to upload videos, and I threw out subliminals. I would do that just to see if individuals would catch on, because whenever I do videos, I like to do subliminals. I just don't, speak it. I do certain subliminals just to see if certain individuals catch on, you know. So I was doing that, and one of the subscribers said, I love what you're doing. I caught what you was doing. I was giving subliminals, letting individuals know, like, hey, individuals are putting individuals in a trance. So I would like this there, like, like in the camera, just being funny, just throwing subliminals out there just to let individuals know, see who paying attention, see if individuals are feeling the video and can catch on to certain things. Because I'm very creative. I like to do things on many different levels and stuff like that. But like like I said, a certain individual caught that, and they was like, I love that, and that went over certain people, that went over individuals' heads. So basically, like whenever you do it, like it's basically that frequency coming through, trying to put individuals in a trance and stuff like that, shutting certain things down, like kind of like slowing down time for a couple of seconds, so individuals can do rituals, because your physical body is connected to other dimensions and other worlds and stuff like that. And certain individuals can do rituals in parallel worlds, and you can feel it. Certain individuals can clone your soul, and that's what the devices they're doing. They're cloning your souls, like certain souls and stuff. Like they're making fake versions of you, and like sometimes you can see your hologram in certain worlds and stuff like that. And like whenever you reach certain levels, you can see your physical projecting out there, like in the world and stuff like that. That's how you reach certain levels, if you can actually see your physical in other worlds. Like, for example, like if you're looking in a mirror and whenever you travel, because we're traveling, like I said, certain individuals say you're dreaming. If you see, that means you have enough energy, you then connected on many levels where you can project yourself without connecting to other forms and stuff like that, because sometimes you can connect to other forms of you in other parallel worlds. Do y'all feel my signal? Sometimes because you're picking up on old memories, and certain individuals, they're picking, say they can be picking up on your old holograms in other worlds. They probably don't remember you because their memory got erased, like in certain worlds, but they remember your face. Just like sometimes whenever we travel and stuff, we still have a connection. We can still feel the sounds and vibrations, and individuals that left the physical realm, they can still feel the sounds and vibrations. And it's on many levels. So now, like what they're trying to do, they want to control certain individuals got kicked out of certain areas. They want to control you with the devices. They're low frequency time machine. So they're like, if they can mimic your soul and do certain rituals with your soul, individuals can control certain parts of you in other parallel worlds. Do y'all feel my signals? Just to put that out there. Do y'all have any questions or anything? I'm gonna keep it going. What's the? The ringtone. Next time I do a live, I'll let you know. I don't know off top, but I like it. I like the sound of it, but I'll let you know. I don't even know off top. Like I heard it, and I was like, oh, I like that. I'm just gonna put that in as my alert whenever individuals alert me and stuff. So next time I'll definitely let you know the ringtone next time I get on and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just reading the comments. Yin Realm. What's going on, Yin Realm? 8 individuals in here. Well, it's 9 individuals in here. Can y'all hear me? I want to make sure y'all can hear me and stuff. Make sure y'all hit the fine so individuals know that I'm live. Devon, what's going on? Oh, astral projection, if I'm spelling it correctly. You almost got it, but it really don't, it don't matter if you misspell it. I got what you're saying though, you know, because like I said, individuals put words together. It's nothing but words. So I don't judge if you misspell it. It's all great, but I got what you're saying. It's not our words and language anyway. We're just communicating on this low frequency words and letters, but I call them the invisible shadows. That's what I call it. Certain words and stuff, because you know it's like basically individuals can communicate. But yeah, you could astral project. It all depends. Whenever it comes to that astral projection, or project, if you astral project into uh, like you can study how to do that. See, whenever I do it, it just come out of nowhere. I'm not even like sitting here like, oh well, let me astral, because if you do it, you can do. It's basically you're doing that in the illusion, and it all depends within yourself. You can astral project somewhere out of the area and stuff like that. But certain individuals, it'll freak certain individuals out if they can do that. But yeah, but like whenever it's to me, I feel like it's a little different, because it's like, to me, I feel like that's on another level. But whenever we go to sleep, we can feel it. We can feel when we're traveling. We can take on different types of forms and stuff. When you astral project, you're seeing, like, you can see like the illusions, like within the illusions. You can see the illusions within the illusions. You could astral project into another illusion. You know, because you downloaded certain things. So when you astral project, that means, for example, you could be somewhere else that's not connected to the illusion. Do you feel my signals? But whenever you do travel, you're traveling in different uh, areas, dimensions. Um, that's if you disconnect from the illusion. Because, like, if you're still connected to the illusion, you're still going to see certain things. You're going to see certain images, certain holograms, because you have individuals putting the invisible characters within your DNA. So whenever you do travel, you have to you could feel certain things. You could say, okay, this individual that I'm rolling with, that I'm traveling with, they're legit. I can feel their energy. They're straight. Even if it's certain individuals you connected with on another timeline or another area. Then there are certain individuals, whenever you feel like, like bad vibes about an individual, like sometimes it could be like one of your relatives that already left the physical, and you feeling bad vibes. You'd be like, oh, something wrong with this individual. How come they're acting weird? How come they're acting strange? Because it's not them. So if y'all experience that, if y'all experience that while y'all traveling, you pretty much, you'll just run into certain relatives, and they could be somewhere else. Some of them in low frequency worlds. Some of them think they're still living, because they pretty much downloaded the illusion, and they see the same images, and they're still going. They don't know that they're gone. Let's see, marriage is another dumb ritual. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Gabriella. Gabriella. My apology. I always. But yeah. So yeah, marriage is another dumb ritual these sheeps do, and astral project is awesome. I think I can see my ex girl sometimes. But yeah, like I was saying about the like, well, I did a video on that about the marriage. It's nothing but a contract. It's basically a contract. It's just merging characters. Pretty much the characters they're dead. You're signing your energy over to the characters if you really actually think you're that character. You allow that character to take over. Like I said, Mary. You know, how come they call it Mary? Marriage. Mary, because it's connected to the biblical characters. It's a strong name, you know, that Mary. It's certain names out there that pretty much carry a certain energy and you're exchanging certain energies. And individuals don't know that because they sign their nature. Now, if you, whenever you reach certain levels, you can break that. Do y'all feel my signals? You can still, even if you still have a contract, you can say, hey, I'm not with all of that stuff anymore and stuff. Say if you don't get a divorce and you move on with something else and stuff like that. If you long as you don't connect with that stuff, you know, who cares? It's nothing but an illusion. It's just characters that they invented so to take on and connect with your soul. But yeah, it's just individual signing contracts. Sometimes I wake up. Sometimes I wake up by my body jumping. You say your body be jumping? Like, what do you mean? Like you're asleep and you just jump up out of your sleep? But yeah, just here recently, I found out one of the viewers basically pretty much let me know that the devices uh, let you know if individuals got COVID-19 and stuff. That's all a setup because it's controlling individuals' frequencies, and not only that, um, it's pretty much basically asking you, you know, it's like a little app and stuff like that. Pretty much that app, and I did a video on this. I touched on this some years ago too. That app pretty much you sign your nature to go off into a low frequency world. That app is taking over your soul. It's downloading your soul. You know, so you're signing your nature into the digital world, allowing that. You know, because some people they're freaking out. So on the machines, they got it to where you can sign your nature and stuff on the machines. Now, individuals don't understand. They think like, oh, well, yeah, it's helping me. It's alerting me and letting me know who got what. But they're actually tapping into your DNA. They don't care about if you got certain virus and all of that stuff because they created the virus. Individuals created the virus. And you know, they like I said, there's no such thing as a cure. You can only cure your soul. You can cure certain things. You can block certain distractions and stuff like that. But far as a cure, there's no such thing as a cure. Because if it was like that, individuals wouldn't keep on recycling and putting their energy into the experiment lab, the hospitals and stuff, and keep going, getting checkups and stuff like that. There's no such thing as that. They're giving them pills and stuff to take over their organs, harvest their organs, take that energy. take certain things out to sea. That's pretty much what they're doing. You know, taking organs out of the sea and creating the illusions, or using that to basically take over basically take over the DNA and stuff. If they got control of your DNA, they can control your bloodline or whatever's connected to certain things on many levels, or can project certain things and erase certain things. Like, for example, they could do a certain ritual and wipe out one of your relatives, and you think your relative's gone. You're probably programmed to think one of your relatives gone, and they're not really gone. Sometimes they can like erase certain things and then come back. And this is another video. I'm just going to give y'all a little taste of this, and basically, you know, basically come back into one of your relatives' form, and you still think, you know, you snap out of it or whatever. Like I said, they can erase certain things, and some of y'all probably think some of your relatives, they're still living and they're not. They're somewhere else in another world, reach certain levels. And I'm just giving y'all a taste of that. You know, because you don't know, like if you reach certain levels, you could feel certain things. And individuals are basically hijacking holograms, images, and certain things and playing tricks. Like I said, you don't know who you laying with up in the bed. You know what I mean? You don't know who you laying in the bed with. It could be something totally different. Then I know y'all notice certain individuals that are acting strange and different because certain things are losing the image, the energy. They're losing certain energies because there's other energies exposing certain things. That's the reason why you see all of this mess going on. The time traveling, letting y'all know, showing y'all, and that's the reason why other individuals are creating distractions. They're creating distractions because this other energy trying to show y'all, hey, all of this stuff is nothing but lies, nothing but games. It's low energy. You have way more abilities and powers and stuff, and these individuals use your DNA against you. You know, and I've been telling y'all that individuals use your DNA against you on many levels. But that goes over individuals' heads. You know, this energy exposing a lot of people thinking like, oh, this, like certain systems, there's, of course, the system is here and the shapeshift on many levels, but there's other individuals. Like there, like I said, there's like Star Wars going on, and I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about there's certain timelines, certain dimensions, taking back certain things, you know, that belongs to certain DNA. Because I'm not gonna say all DNA, certain DNA, because everything is mixed up. Coming back in, saying, hey, you know, that's the reason why they're using certain different types of physical bodies and harvesting that so they can project and say, you know, like stealing the DNA, injecting themselves with their DNA so they can tell certain energies like, hey, you know, using that for a disguise, saying, hey, this is us. Give me that energy and stuff. And like, so now certain levels, certain dimensions, they see that. They're like, okay, these individuals down here hijacking their souls, their energy, and they're supposed to connect to us because they enter certain worlds and certain individuals peep that out. It's like, oh, okay, you're not that individual. It's on many levels, y'all. Just to put that out there. What's going on, Live Love Freely? How are you? Did you check out them videos? I sent you 3 of them about the weather. Appreciate you tuning in. But yeah, you know, like individuals created the distractions and stuff like that. They create, of course, they created the distractions and individuals thinking they're fighting for something, like, oh, I'm fighting for this, but they don't know that they're exchanging energies. They're getting tricked on many levels because there's different forms taking that in. And like I said, this is you're not supposed to be fighting for something that you're not supposed to be fighting for someone else's creation or someone else's distraction because you're setting individuals are setting themselves up. That stuff that they see in the black mirrors and all of that mess, there's nothing but different types of forms and bloodlines and holograms, soul jackers. That's the reason why individuals created the devices and stuff like that to throw certain signals to hijack your souls. That's the reason why I was like, you should study yourself. Don't recycle yourself into the illusion. Don't recycle yourself into the illusion. Study yourself. Study yourself, connect with your energies and stuff like that so you can be aware of certain things and you can see what's going on. And, certain your energies can help guide you. Not this illusion, that's not going to help you. The cult groups, that's not going to help you. These fake biblical characters and names and titles, that's not going to help you. So you pretty much, you have to study that. This illusion, it's entertainment. It's nothing but a game. That's the reason why individuals keep recycling the same old stuff, just like the setup sports, the games, and all of that stuff. Individuals play, but they're recycling certain energies and stuff. They're using your energies whenever you go check out the games. Because like I said, some years ago, whenever I was doing stage security, I see them set up the equipment. I see them setting up equipment, and I was like, oh, I know what they're doing, and stuff like that. It's just replaying certain energies and certain souls and stuff like that on many levels. It's deeper than that. That's the reason why individuals communicate with the numbers. That's why you see numbers everywhere. You see X's everywhere. Because they're communicating, certain things line up. And they line up with certain bloodlines, and certain individuals got certain machines that can pick up on certain energies that's going to connect to certain areas. So individuals cause distractions. Individuals cause distractions in certain areas. They do that for a reason. Cause distractions because individuals want to keep jacking your soul, keep on reaching and moving on to many levels. Let's see. I'll read some of y'all's comments. Oh yeah, yes. Oh yeah, my pleasure. So you can feel your energy draining when you connect with certain things that shouldn't alert you. Oh yeah, live love freely, exactly. Especially when you go into the stores, or like like a certain individual, your energy, you can feel your energy draining. You can feel it, and you can just be like, oh, something is not, something is messed up over here, and you can actually feel it because you're individuals with the fireworks, y'all. I've been doing this stuff for like the last 3 weeks, but yeah, you can feel it, like exactly, like even certain some of the devices, you can feel certain things. Like I say, the invisible characters come out. That's the reason why individuals, like I said, put out so many subliminals in certain things. Like, for example, the Invisible Man. You know, there's a reason why. And this is what I was going to tell y'all. Um, I'm going to stop using the word manifest because whenever it comes to manifest, I feel like it's like to me, this is how I feel. Um, it's connected to a man and individuals, man, I fest, men a feast, basically feasting on individuals. So what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make my energies, you know, go into my favor. You know, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say manifest anymore because I was telling y'all there's certain words you have to watch out for, and that's what I'm doing. I'm watching out for, I'm watching certain things that I say because certain things are set up, and I don't want certain things to fall back on certain individuals. And and I just want to share that with y'all because I remember saying, oh, if you want something manifest, and I kind of start looking into that. I start looking, and I see stuff on many levels, and I was like, I feel funny saying this word, so just wanted to share that with y'all. So I'm not. It's basically 86. I'm disconnected from that. I'm just reading some more of y'all's comments, make sure. But yeah, that's the reason why a lot of stuff is going on right now because certain energies they're connecting. I can see that. Oh yeah, yes indeed, love freely. Individuals out here showing out with the fireworks. I know one thing: if I catch one of them out here, I'll be like, y'all need to stop that shit. A lot of people use that saying. Exactly. A lot of people, yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I'm not using it, because I just feel like I don't know. I just when I used to say it, I used to be like, I kind of feel weird saying it. That's the reason why I don't even say melanin or melanated people because if you watch my previous videos, I used to say melanin or melanated and all of that stuff. And I was like, something behind that. I mean, like I said, I just say we have energies and special energies. Because, like, back in the 80s and 90s, individuals weren't saying melanated. Just like that bull crap June, what is it, June 19th or whatever? I seen individuals celebrating that ritual. It's nothing but a ritual, you know. And I just feel like that's a bunch of mess. Like they're adding other scripts. I'm like, I didn't hear this mess. I heard everything else, like the so-called scripts and stories. But I June 19th or Juneteenth, whatever, June, whatever. Shoot, y'all get what I'm saying. I don't that crap. Juneteenth or June 10th or which I feel like that's connected to their words, Saturn. That's that 10. But I see they are making that a holiday. Yeah, exactly. Live love freely. They're making it to a holiday. That's another ritual. And you see individuals following the herd on social media posting that stuff. I seen certain individuals on there, pretty much, posting, posting that and going by others true. I mean, well, false stories because, like I said, true and false is basically the same thing. It's merged together. It's the yin and the yang. It's basically it's on another level. Like it's true that they're taking the souls, but the stories are false. Do y'all feel my signals? So it's like it's all still connected. But there's no, individuals are doing rituals. They out there like, going around saying, celebrating that. Why would you want to celebrate that? And then you have, I've seen certain individuals on my timeline talking about we're not our ancestors. Ancestors, that's another word to me. That's like a biblical name, like the Jesus character and stuff. I don't connect to none of the ancestors. And I did used to say ancestors some years ago, and I said, I think I even did a video. I'm like, I'm not using that anymore. Now you got a lot of people saying, "Oh, my ancestor." It remind me of incest or something like that. Like it could be individuals could be saying that and casting spells on many levels. Like some of these words are tricky and stuff. I say certain words or I spell certain words a certain way because I'm like, I'm not gonna do it like how I was taught and stuff. Sometimes I can put my periods and stuff in the wrong place. I do that for a reason. Because I'm like, I'm not gonna, that's programming. Sometimes, I won't put no periods or question marks and none of that stuff. It just all depends. And if I do, I put it in certain areas on purpose. Not to get off topic, y'all, but I just had to throw that out there. but but yeah, like individuals, crying about what is it? The what's that check? Reparations and stuff like that. Individuals are crying about that, and like I said, they already prepared a lot of this stuff. Go watch, if y'all can, go watch Dave Chappelle's old shows. Some of it, of course, it was funny, but it was a lot of subliminals in that. You know, um, Individuals use that low frequency energy whenever they plan certain things. They know how to do it through paintings, colors, and many other things. Just to throw that out there. Just to put that out there. Yeah, you know what? And it's not even really no money. What individuals was getting 12,000, 12,000. Like the individuals created. That's another distraction. The money, frequency, pretty much got souls attached to it and low frequency characters still connected to it, feeding it, feeding that money power, and it's gaining power from the physical, and it's connected to the digital world. Individuals pretty much crying and stuff like that over, like only thing you could really do is only individuals basically get upset over small stuff, and you have adults out here, like I said, they still stuck their inner child. They're still connected to the previous programs. They didn't break away from certain things. You have adults from, like, for example, 30s, 40s, and 50s still acting like they're children, basically. Look at how they act. Then, like I said, individuals think they're kicking knowledge, but they're not kicking knowledge. They're not kicking knowledge. They're kicking recycled programs. They're kicking certain things they're not even aware of. They're thinking they post, like, and I sit back and I look at this stuff and I laugh at certain individuals. I sit back and laugh at them because I don't get mad, because you can't really get mad. You can't put your energy into that. Only thing I can do is just laugh because I'm like, what are you going to do about it? What are they? They're just going to do nothing but rant and complain instead of creating and fixing themselves, depending on the system. Thinking the system going to help them. Individuals, I know y'all see individuals talking about voting. Oh, if you don't vote, you're silly if you don't vote. Me, I, I'm not. I was like, I'm not voting. I didn't even want to. I didn't even connect with that mess, y'all, because even when I was so-called uh, got up into age. I was like, I'm not going to waste my energy and go and vote. Individuals don't know what they're voting for. They're voting to allow the system to control their physical body and their DNA and screw other souls. Because how many, like I said this, so I said this a lot, y'all. I said, how many times did y'all hear there is going to be, we're going to build jobs and factories and stuff like that? No, they want to recycle energies and tap in certain individuals' DNA. They're using, to me, a job, I feel like a job, yes, we have to survive on the physical. But a job to me, that's like harvesting your energy because you're doing the same old thing. You're going in, you're clocking in, you're connecting to shifts, first shift, second shift, third shift. You're shifting. You're shifting your energy, recycling your energy. Some allow that distraction jobs to take over their soul. Like, yes, you have to survive, you have to do certain things. But whenever individuals talk about the silly slaves, there's no such thing. They're just harvesting the energies. There's no such thing as that. But individuals turned it. They basically lied to harvest your energies. So voting for what? All you hear, we're gonna make this place better. We're gonna do this and that. Blaming, lying, individuals connecting to that frequency because all the planets, all the planets and countries connected together. They're connected. No, they're not at war with each other. But y'all at war, some of y'all are at war with yourself. You're going through a battle. You're at war with yourself because you allow the shadows to take over on the physical, in the parallel worlds, and certain planes. Certain individuals invaded the planes, the trains. Do y'all feel my signals? So, technically, you're at war. That's nothing but distractions. Individuals know how to use them sounds and vibrations and the devices know how to attack your DNA. Just to put that out there. I'm reading some of y'all's comments. Do y'all have anything y'all want to talk about? I'm gonna keep it going. I'm reading y'all's comments, making sure that. And can y'all hear me? Just to double check, make sure y'all can hear me. Cause I know I've been going on, sharing my signals, and I think I asked, but I'm asking again just to make sure y'all can hear me. Jerry Howard, what's going on? Just wanted to let you know you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Nobody else on the internet explain things and revealing things like you are right now. Oh, I appreciate you, Jerry. I appreciate that comment. Yeah, and I feel you. That's true because usually individuals on the internet, they're recycling characters. They're recycling scripts. Basically the fake truthers pretty much they didn't experience. See, the things that I talk about, I experienced. I experienced it. I seen it. So I talk about it because I actually seen it. and seen certain things on many levels. So, like others out here, pretty much, like I said, they're recycling. They always use, like for example, the Anunnaki, or certain individuals talk about the reptilians and stuff. I've been heard, like whenever it comes to the reptilians, I call them frog people or whatever, because they're different characters. They're nothing but a name and title too. That's the way I look at it. That's the reason why I call it the unknown shadows, or for individuals to understand, I give them nicknames like the frog and stuff, like for example, like animals and all of that stuff. That's nothing but code words, and for individuals to communicate, to throw off certain things and block certain things whenever it comes to the names and titles. Like for example, black and white. To me, that's the colors are pretty much dead. They're the same thing, and individuals don't see that they're the same thing. But you have physical bodies out here claiming that they're black, and individuals saying that they're white. They're claiming dead colors connecting through, and that's the reason why, like I said, you see, like basically the black and white created the rules, and individuals. That's going to go over certain individuals' head whenever I say the black and white created the rules. And I'm not talking about on a physical level, something else on another level. But yeah, but uh, individuals that, like I said, they recycle it, and they use the biblical characters like Jesus, God, and all of that stuff. Individuals created them characters, and some of them characters pretty much know how to harvest individuals' energy. I guarantee you, you can have over close to $1 million still. I mean, not $1 million. My apologies. 1 million earthlings out there worshiping that name, bringing war to their ship, and individuals thinking like worshiping or praising them, it, or whatever. But it's a character. They're basically bringing war to their ship, their physical body, whenever they put their energy into the characters. Just to put that out there, clear. Okay, appreciate. Thank y'all for letting me know that y'all can hear me. I appreciate that. It's annoying how you hear people say over and over, "Oh, you have to take responsibility for your actions." Oh yeah, responsibility. Rewind, recycle, that word recycling, responsibility. Yeah, you don't want to keep on recycling. That's the reason why I don't use the word re, or use that in certain words. I don't like to say sentence, because certain individuals, when they say sentence, I feel like they're setting their souls up to still be locked in certain worlds and stuff. So that's the reason why I like, they got sentence, sentence, stuff like that. It's all the same. Like I said, the TO, the TWO, which is three. You add the three in there. See, it's tricky. It's shape shifting numbers. I need to do a video on that, but I put that in there. That's the reason why I just go ahead and put number 2 whenever I write. I just put 2, because I see what they're doing with the 2s, but it's like that's a whole nother video. But yeah, individuals, yeah, that I feel you on that. Yeah, it could be that too. But yeah, I just feel like you have to pretty much whenever you have to watch. Oh, my fault, y'all. I think I got off the camera for a second. I was like leaning over to the side and stuff. The greatest research you can do is research and know yourself. Oh yeah, I just say connect with your energies. That's what I usually say, Jerry. I just say connect with your energies. Study this. Connect with yourself within. You know, that's what I say. You know, I basically don't want to rewind, so I just connect with my energies in certain areas. Connect with certain areas. You know, I know you're saying, I know what you're saying, research yourself. I totally get it because I used to say that. Oh, you should research yourself. I remember I used to say that. That's when I started learning. I was like, I don't want to use research because I feel like research is rewinding. You know, like anything that got re in it, I feel like that's setting up like certain things and certain sounds and vibrations that's connected to parallel worlds. You know, picking up on that frequency whenever you speak. So that's the reason why I said disconnect with your energies, and like in certain areas, connect with certain energies in certain areas, and don't worry about all that other stuff. Like the other stuff, like the stuff that them spells and rituals and stuff that individuals put out. And I'm just speaking, just putting that out there because certain individuals, that's what they say. They would be like, oh, you know how they love to say, research this, research that. I'll go online if I want to. I like looking up recipes and getting ideas, create my own ideas whenever I go online. That African Irish and all of that the war stories, the holograms, Holocaust. It's nothing but holograms. I did that on the video. Individuals celebrating and connecting with certain holograms. That's certain rituals and stuff like that. I talked about that, but trying to remember. Like well, I put out a lot. I put out a lot of videos, so I couldn't tell you. But you know. Like I said, to study and connect with your energies. Learn certain areas. That's what I say. You know. So I'll read some of your comments. Do y'all have anything else you want to put out there or talk about? Like I said, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. But yeah, all of this stuff, like I said, it's nothing but a bunch of distractions and individuals talking in codes and hijacking souls, pretty much. So they can take over your energy line and have you on a low frequency worlds. Because, like I said, there's unlimited timelines, illusions, dimensions, recycling. Well, I feel like dimensions that's on another level, but I'm just talking about like the physical and the illusion. It's recycling with your DNA basically. But like I said, I've seen individuals with posting that the new holiday, y'all. It's always a new holiday. It seems like, like all right, what is it? National Siblings Day or something like that, or now, like I said, June 10th or Juneteenth or Teen Summit or Whatever that stuff. And I know what y'all just typed it in too, like, but Teen Summit or Teen Wolf or June 19th, Teen Titans. When will you do a video talking about water and the different world it holds itself? Oh, I'll do that here pretty soon. Uh, Devon, I'll definitely do that pretty soon. Yeah, when I do that, that's gonna take y'all. That's gonna take y'all out of here. That's gonna take y'all out of here. It's gonna take you off the physical. That's for sure. But whenever I do that video, see, having babies is a terrible selfish thing to do. Yeah, pretty much. National Pancake Day. Yeah, but yeah, having a baby, I feel like pretty much whenever individuals, that's the reason why they set it up so they can experiment and keep this illusion going because, like I said, individuals need the physical body to survive. Certain illusions, certain other illusions, pretty much don't use the physical body, but they have certain holograms, and that's a whole that's on another level. But I'm just gonna say this. I said this a while back. I said just imagine if the physical got destroyed. Just imagine if the physical got destroyed. Individuals will get to connect to certain areas. Certain individuals get to gain certain things. You know, and so whenever that's the reason why certain bloodlines they pretty much don't keep on creating. Uh, Seemed like everything went out. Y'all still okay? It just blanked out for a second. This is solar eclipse that's a few years ago back. The object. In front of the sun. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then I seen something the other day. I shared this with a couple of individuals, and I'm not even gonna put it out, but I seen something the other day. I seen something the other day, and uh, I could feel that energy. Like I actually seen something the other day, and there's a lot of things. It's getting ready to go down on many levels, and certain individuals they're not gonna like it, and certain things pretty much gonna connect with some of some of us on many levels. But the thing that I saw, it was it was something else. I will say that, and that's the reason why individuals creating the weather and it's been raining a lot and stuff like that. Individuals can't hide it. Nah, they can't hide it. Certain things are coming out the bushes, if y'all know what I mean. Certain things, they're coming out. And I don't, and like I said, I seen something the other day that's not connected to this physical, but it entered this world. Taking that's how I connect with certain energies. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I shared that with a couple of individuals though, and they was like, "Wow," and I caught it. But it was like I was picking up. It was great. It was like great energy, and like I said, I seen something the other day. I am now getting a chance to tune in here. Waiting to rain. Oh yeah, it's been raining everywhere. I know. Think New York. I think New York got some rain. I heard certain other areas like Virginia, West Virginia, other areas pretty much like getting rain and other. Welcome to the show. What's going on, Roger? I am now getting a chance to tune in here. They're trying. Oh, okay. I just like, and that's crazy because I just seen Roderick. Like, it didn't show that at first. So, oh, okay. Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna have to watch this video later on. Yeah, I touched on many things. You know, talking about like how the devices pretty much hijacking souls and replacing certain souls and projecting other things. You know, that's basically a lot of things going on. You know, and how they're advertising and selling certain things, pretty much acting like whenever they advertise it on the commercials and stuff, pretty much they'll say, "Oh, this will help you advance. This can, the machines and all of that stuff, the devices can check your heart and all of that stuff." No, it's actually tapping into your DNA. And it's taking it to many levels. Just to put it out there. So um, that's what I was talking about, and how it's it can see it can connect to certain parts of you and other dimensions and stuff like that. And individuals, they're hijacking it. They're taking souls. They're creating and recycling souls and stuff so they can connect to certain energies. Switching, swapping, switching, taking your energy and shooting it up, and certain shooting your true energy up into your basically your DNA, while other energies are coming through to trick them, while the physical, the earthlings, connected to the low frequency world, and they like, oh, these individuals taking this stuff inside their physical bodies, we can't connect with that. So individuals are doing certain things, but now a lot of things getting exposed. This other energy is exposing certain things in parallel worlds and stuff like that. And I'm just giving you a quick rundown. I mean, just letting you know. But you can go check it out. About an hour ago from Chicago. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. It's been raining everywhere because individuals they want to cover up certain things. Like I said, they're using the weather to connect to certain timelines and throw certain things off in certain areas and stuff. Individuals they can't get that, they can't gain certain powers in certain areas because there's certain dimensions pretty much took over. There's no such thing as fifth, but the physical is connected to the fifth dimension. That's the individuals know, like that's controlling certain areas and other timelines. It's like basically the fifth. And you have certain cult groups connected to like the 11 and 12 with certain shadows attached to it. But like I said, it's 1 through 9. But they're adding certain things to it. I'm pretty sure the cockroaches here can pick up a certain. Oh yeah, that. Yeah. Uh, pretty much. Oh yeah, 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 cockroaches, the insects and them. Oh yeah, should them insects, shoot, insects be bringing certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like insects be bringing certain things back. into certain. I mean, I know what the insects be doing. That's another video. That's like deep, but yeah, they do pick up on. But yeah, like basically the insects. Yeah. I'll share that with y'all one day about the insects. But I know what's up with the insects. Put it that way. And individuals even creating clone insects, but they can't. That's something they can't really get a hold of. You know that. But that, like I said, that's another. I mean, they can't. It's only certain insects that they put out there that carry certain things, certain insects, but they can't get all the insects because there's many insects out there, many insects. And like I said, that's another level. Let me stop before I end up turning that into another video. They don't have the sports arenas to drain the energy from the sports arena. So what are they using now? They're using basically this so-called new technology. Um, Pretty much what they're doing is downloading DNA, individuals' DNA, and pretty much individuals going to be able to do the virtual reality thing, where they can actually be in the arena and feel it. Basically, their hologram is their energy is going to connect with the holograms. Because I even uploaded a video. This was like last year or something, or a while back, or a while ago, and I was talking about individuals are not using certain celebrities. Certain celebrities, they're holograms. You ever seen the deep deep fake or whatever? Like individuals are they've been doing this for decades, but like I said, this energy exposing everything. Individuals think this is new, but like I said, they're using holograms. That's not the celebrities that they use doubles to send them out, lookalikes, and some of them they're not actually. A clone got to pretty much grow. So individuals like, oh, they got the technology. How do they know? A clone got to grow, just like the food that you eat. It's clone, pretty much clone. I think the real true food went out in the 70s and 60s because, like I said, the food tastes different. The ingredients change. The paradigm shift. So individuals pretty much clone food and other things. So, you know, but basically that's what they're doing. They don't have like they have to do it on another level. Like I said, this system pretty much individuals can't gain power. See, they can't gain power from the certain dimensions because certain dimensions don't connect with the artificial world. So that's how they can get souls trapped because they created the artificial nature. So they was like, we got to use this because they can't use. They got kicked out of certain areas. So that's the reason why you don't see them doing basketball games in arenas and stuff. And like I seen WWE, but they got a few people in out there and stuff like that. They created this. That's the reason why all of this stuff going on because the individuals putting certain satellites, exchanging that for souls. That's the reason why they're doing rituals. That's why they created the virus to pretty much sell to individuals. They're testing, they're experimenting on that on many levels. They're experimenting and stuff. And like I said, they don't have certain power in certain areas. This other system, the other dimension and stuff like that, pretty much connecting with some of us. And we now this is right now you need to like connect with yourself and use your energy so it can follow you and connect with you on many levels where you can go far. So that's what's going on with the whatchamacallit, the that's the reason why, like I said, you don't see them using that anymore because they can't. They can't. That's the reason why you ain't see, you don't know who, that's the reason why you ain't see baseball. Baseball usually be going on right about now and stuff. They can't recycle certain energies anymore. They can't use certain things. So we're going to trap souls in the devices. We can control them that way. Do y'all feel my signals? Because like I said, in certain areas they can't do that anymore. That's the reason why this system, certain energies exposing a lot of things. You're not really supposed to have a law. I mean, the law. There's no such thing, but they created that to do rituals and snatch up certain people. Individuals created prison to experiment on certain individuals. Individuals they fall into that quicksand and do certain things because they watch the Black Mirrors and connect to that, and certain frequencies tapped into their DNA. So individuals get to acting out of character and get to acting crazy. So now that energy exposing that, and that's the reason why, like now, like they had that lockdown because they've been experimenting with that and stuff. They've been a lot of things are coming out. So you have to see and feel and know what's going on. And that's pretty much what's going on. Exactly, Roderick. Exactly. Individuals pretty much like I said, this energy needs to get rid of the media. Get rid of the media. And like I say, individuals want to talk about defund the police and all of that stuff. Get rid of the media. The media committed crimes. They lied. They know what certain names to throw out there so they won't get caught up. They know what type of frequency and certain levels to use certain names. They know how to communicate. They recycle certain names and stuff like that whenever the paradigm shift. But the media, they put out Machiavellis, stage certain things, and promoting fear, made threats, lying to souls. So if anything, shut down the media. Individuals will be awesome without the media. Individuals don't need the media. But yeah, I totally agree with you, Roger. I totally agree with you. They're using low frequency magic. And some certain individuals that whenever individuals post them on social media, I'm like, oh, they don't know that's a hologram. That's the reason why they set up like a lot of things. And I laughed the other day because some, of course, and like I said, I had to block certain people because, or just unfollow them on IG because they keep on posting the programs and all of that stuff. They can connect to that mess, but I don't want to keep seeing the same old stuff over and over. I'm like this: individuals can be their self. I know certain individuals connected to certain timelines, but if individuals keep on posting the same old spells and rituals and talking certain, they're speaking their language, and they don't understand and know what's going on, and keep doing the same stuff. But then you have certain individuals say, "Oh yeah, I'm feeling your video," but yeah, if you're feeling my video, and if you on certain levels, then how come you're posting that stuff? Like I said, I could see if an individual posts something that they like, because if it's something I like, yeah, I'll post it. But it's nothing about the news and nothing. I post Star Wars and Marvel. That's all you see. Or that's what I usually post. Or I post to let individuals know I uploaded a video on my other account or something like that. But other than that, individuals posting all of this Black Lives Matter and all of that stuff and recycled mess. So on TV that reveal exactly what you were talking about right now. Really? What show is that? That's weird. What show is that? Because I know a lot of things that I talked about. I talked about like some years ago, before certain shows even put out certain things. I used to say, "Damn, these bastards must be tapping in my DNA or something." I was like, "Shit." What's up, Knuckle Sandwich? What's going on? Appreciate you tuning in. I'm reading y'all's comments. Yeah, whenever you get time, Knuckle Sandwich, make sure you check this live out because I'm about to get off of here in a second. Ashley, what are you talking about? What's going on? You're gonna probably have to watch it over. I'm basically talking about devices tapping into individuals' DNA and hijacking their souls and it using individuals' DNA on many levels. You know, it's pretty deep. So whenever you can, Ashley, check it out. Basically talking about individuals using this technology. It's old, but well, it's not old. It's something from previous timelines, and it's pretty much editing individuals' DNA, sending certain signals and hijacking souls on many levels, taking over certain souls, confusing certain things, and creating a lot of stuff. I would definitely watch the replay. I appreciate that. This is your first time checking my video out, because I usually know the names in here, or not unless you sit back and just chill and just decided to post something. But if it's your first time, I appreciate you tuning in and check out the other videos whenever you can. Oh, it's your first time. I appreciate you. I'm glad you. I'm glad you pretty much. I'm glad you're checking my video out. I appreciate that. But yeah, I basically that's what I was touching on and letting individuals know, you know, about what kind of codes and tricks the media throw out there and the cult groups programs and stuff like that, and just just many things that I'm putting out there. Sharing my signals with certain individuals. Talking basically about individuals connecting to dead frequency colors like the black and white. Individuals are connecting with that because it's basically the same thing. Um, you know, this I'm just giving you touching on it a little bit because I want you to watch the video. I'm glad you tuned in. That's the reason, and I appreciate y'all hitting the finds button. Whenever you hear, if you ever check me out again, Ashley, whenever I say finds button, that's the thumbs up. Because while individuals doing that, like you can see that I'm live. That shows individuals that I'm live, and this is your first time checking me out. So I think it was called Black Mirrors, but I'm not sure. Don't hold me. Oh, it probably yeah. Oh, you said Black Mirrors? That's crazy because I just heard that they came out with a show called Black Mirrors, and the funny thing, they just came out with that show. Okay, I remember somebody talking about that, and I've been saying Black Mirrors for the last 6 or 7 years. I've been saying Black Mirrors. I say individuals watching the Black Mirror. That's crazy. Like I said, individuals, the devices and stuff, check out and tap in individuals' DNA because I've been saying Black Mirrors, and that matter of fact, I heard about that show, and I even said, "Damn, I say Black Mirrors." I say individuals connect to the Black Mirrors and the white noise, the static, the white. That basically is the black and the white. You know, like like that's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. I even said I might have to copyright certain things. Like I should have already, but because there are certain things that I say, and then years later, a show say it, or that stuff crazy. That's the reason why they invented the YouTube and all of that stuff, so they can get ideas and tap into individuals' DNA. Yeah, Black Mirror's old show a lot. You've been talking about. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. When did that show? Was it like? Wasn't it last year? Knuckle Sandwich. Whenever they came out with Black Mirrors. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. 100. Exactly. That's the reason why they created devices so they can tap into individuals that's creative or that's connected to another different type of energy. And because I see certain things in certain movies, and like I said, I touched on, and I'm like, damn, they kind of took my style. Even Hoss that was in here just now, me and him grew up together and stuff. He was in here checking out my live. He was like, man, when I watch certain movies, he was like, man, you was talking about this when you was young. And he was like, now certain movies, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I feel like when I watch certain movies, it kind of remind me of you because you already talked about this stuff. And I was like, exactly. Because I'm like, I'm somewhere else. Like, you know, I'm not, I'm not here. Just a piece of my energy, it's here, but I'm all over. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. And I'm not talking about this illusion. Yeah, hey, it's the phones, the computer, TVs, Black Mirrors. Been out for 4 to 2 years now. Yeah, but yeah, I've been saying Black Mirrors for years. Because that's the first thing I thought of when I used to see, whenever I seen I was like, that's nothing but Black Mirrors to me. That's what I used to say. Like now, I just start saying the Black Mirrors. You know, like, and this was, like I said, years and years and years ago. I agree 100. I totally agree with you on that. Yeah. Like, because a lot of people say it's flattering, and I'm like, I'm not feeling it. Like, I don't, I feel you on that 100. I totally feel you. Because, individuals do that. Just like for example, and I'm just going to throw this out there. Like, like the rapper Eminem, for example. Eminem, he stole, and I said this years ago, he stole, what is his name? Chino XL. If y'all go listen to Chino XL and then listen to Eminem, Chino XL basically had a unique style. Even Fat Joe kind of took his style a little bit, but Eminem jacked him. So, of course, the media made Eminem popular, and he's not. He's just another Muppet to me. He's a whack Muppet. Pretty much, he stole Chino XL style. If and like, so if Chino XL if he came out with an album, individuals will be like, oh, he stole his style from Eminem, but no, Eminem stole his style. Eminem stole his DNA, and the unknown faces, pretty much, they was like, oh yeah, we're gonna let you take his DNA and you're gonna roll with his DNA, and I feel like that's messed up, but individuals do that. Oh yeah, Gina, that's what I just said. TV, that's Black Mirrors too. Yeah, exactly. I believe China is trying to. Not well. See, uh, China. I don't think like individuals that to me like and I'm not saying you, but whenever I hear China, that's nothing but code words and stuff like that. I just feel like there's unknown faces that's controlling the system. All the states, they're connected together. All of them connected and do certain rituals, but they're all split up. Basically, certain cult groups are at war with each other. Like on another level, but they don't play it out on the physical. They use y'all. They play y'all, use y'all energy out on the physical, use y'all as weapons and batteries, playing with y'all. So China and other names and stuff, that's nothing but names and titles. That's code words. Individuals want to point fingers. That's point fingers. I don't blame any individual. Certain individuals blame other planets and countries, but I see through all of that stuff. I definitely see through all of that stuff. Your whole life trying to yourself out. Now, I wouldn't say it was China. Like I said, it goes back to, I mean, individuals. It's certain areas, and like I said, China is nothing but a code word. If they wanted to, they could change China, shapeshift China, and change that into another name. It could be something totally different. So, like I said, it's the unknown faces and different individuals from certain timeline. They use China and America and African and all of that. That's code words. There's something else running the system, but some of them are connected to certain timelines. And like I said, they have the Earthlings stuck in the middle. They have them stuck in the middle and used in them. Like I said, they're doing it on another level. They don't have to physically go there. they use the Earthlings. They use y'all. They don't have to physically. They're not even connected on this earth, but they know how to recycle the energies that's connected to the physical body and use them as weapons and experiment on them. So whenever I hear individuals, blame China and this and that, I don't blame none of these countries and states. I blame the individuals that connect to the. I mean, well, I don't blame them, but they're responsible. I mean, they set their self up. They're rewinding, they're recycling their energy into the programs and spells. That's the way I look at it. But individuals are entitled to their own opinion, but I'm just giving you my point of view on it, how I feel, and what I feel certain things. I've seen certain things on many levels. So, just to put that out there. Just like I watched the video the other day, I thought it was kind of funny. Individual think Trump running stuff and Trump's not running it. But they was asking him about something about a virus, and it was an Asian woman. And she was like, so what are you going to do about it or something like that? And he was like, well, why don't you ask China? Why don't you ask, that's their code talking. And how do you actually really know if that's Donald Trump saying that? Individuals know how to invade certain things. He could be talking and touching on something else, and they use a clone voice and have y'all thinking he's saying something else. And I'm not taking up for him, but you have certain cult groups that's connected to the physical, know how to put out certain holograms and make y'all think that's that individual, or use certain clone voices. And that's when the vaccines and different types of frequencies and different kind of brain waves be going into your soul and your physical body. So you have to pretty much be aware. When I hear certain things, I just look at it and just like laugh, or I'll be like, it's fake, just like the police videos, for example. They're not really punching the individuals. Because if you actually really look at the videos, they're not hitting them. They're like swinging. They're swinging at them, but it's some WWE stuff. They'll swing at them, and the individuals fall out all dramatic like this, like they got beat up or something, And like I said, they're not really hitting them. I didn't watch and I don't want to promote it, but if I, I usually, you don't ever really see me, like I might post pictures just to show y'all certain things to check out, but when I do videos, I don't do like the others do in the background. They promote, the politicians and all of that stuff. Individuals promote that stuff. But if I was to show y'all actually and slow it down, y'all could see them actually, whenever they hit them, you can see they're missing them. They're not even touching their face, but individuals will be like, oh, did you see that cop beat such and such up? He didn't even touch the guy. The guy know how to fall. He know how to fall out, just like some of the boxers. You know what I'm saying? Like that all of that stuff is just set up to control individuals' frequency and stuff. Do they get beat up? Yeah, some of them get beat up, but they know that. But they be like, hey, we're gonna have to punch each other for real to make this shit look real, and shake hands afterwards. So. But yeah, like the. Oh, you straight 100. But individuals, I watch these videos, and I like I said, I laugh at it. I'll be like, individuals didn't catch that, but they too busy, going by what they see, whatever the media put out, instead of like really looking like, hey, let me rewind this, let me see this, and stuff like that. I even seen certain individuals use certain capsules when they did that WWE stuff. I sat there and watched one video, and I said this the other day, where they took the camera off the guy, then you hear the gunshot, and then they put the camera back on him, and then the guy had the capsule, was like hit his chest. Like he was like, and then you can just see. I'm like, oh, come on. And I seen him reaching under the car and grabbing something so he could smack the blood capsule pack on his chest. And I caught that. I'm like, and individuals, they thought, oh, that's real. He got murdered. Like I said, they said this energy exposing everything. And it's like on many levels. Just like the the audio to that one Muppet, that Floyd guy and stuff. You could tell that was a voiceover because how you can't hear when you can't really hear what it was this clear. You could actually hear, and it was like it of course I broke it down. I don't want to get deep into it. We all if you're aware and you know what's going on, of course the video was fake. But I'm like, individuals don't pay attention to stuff like that. He wouldn't have been able to talk clear like that. It was just all an act, and the audio was just perfect. It didn't sound like like if you record somebody talking just a little bit down the street, you're not going to be able to pick that up on the phone. You'll hear just like you'll hear a little something, but you have to turn the volume all the way up. That was just like watching a movie or something. Do y'all feel my signals? But I ain't gonna get all into that because I talked about that already like several times. Yeah, they look like a little, what's that? Right there. Exactly, Knuckle Sandwich. And I even watched one where, and I was like, individuals, they didn't even catch it, and I caught that. They had this guy on the ground, and it was a digital dog. And individuals are like, I'm reading the comments because I like reading the comments. I laugh at the comments. I was reading the comments, and individuals was like, that's messed up that the police let that dog attack that man, and it was a digital dog. I'm like, this. Y'all didn't see that? Like, I just started laughing. It was actually a digital dog. You could tell. Like I said, I know all about the camera tricks and all of that stuff. That was a dog, a digital dog. And then you could see, and I just started laughing. I'm like, okay, they can go for it. That's on them. Let's set up. I'm reading y'all's comments. But yeah, do y'all have anything that y'all want to say or y'all want to show love? Because I'm about to shift out of here. I appreciate y'all tuning in. And then I will do another live here soon. And don't y'all tell me no happy Father Day tomorrow. I don't celebrate that stuff. Some of my subscribers on IG. Just let y'all know that now. I don't celebrate them rituals and holidays. And I got to remind some of my relatives. Don't send me no happy Father Day mess. I don't celebrate that stuff. Y'all have anything y'all want to touch on, or y'all want to show some love? I'm about to shift out of here. I've been on here for a good 2 hours. Thanks for the live. Oh yeah, my pleasure. I appreciate you, Knuckle Sandwich, for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, thank you, Terry. I appreciate you. Thank you. I really do. I appreciate you for tuning in. I can't really talk to anybody now. It's like I'm in a world of zombies. Oh yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Jay. Pretty much. That's why I talk to y'all, other individuals. Nah. I should run out of here too. Good night, sweetie. Appreciate you. Oh, it went out. Hold on. Appreciate you, Gabriella. Gabriella. My apologies. I do that every time, but my apologies. Appreciate it. I enjoy you coming in. I appreciate that. And who else? Oh shoot, the thing keep going out. Hold on. Thanks. Much love. I appreciate you, Devon. Roderick, best I will watch when you well watch when post I enjoy so far. Oh, okay. I appreciate you, Roderick. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And you know, stay away from the distractions. Unlock your souls. Clear?